Welcome back to the TCR Show 2011, where I'm joined by Rick Kiddle, well-known coach, ex-athlete, and Lawrence Vanous, who is an athlete now competing for Jordan, but you did race for GB from the age of 15 to 20.
15 to about
21, 22. But we're here to talk about the, I'm going to get this right, RKC Elite racing team, which is a new team that you've put together, but has some very fundamental, interesting principles. So, Rick, I'll let you just explain what the team's all about.
Yeah, well, the concept is to create a team of role models. And the idea is that the kids of today look up to people, and we want to set a good example. So I'm not interested in a team of world beaters in terms of triathlon. I'm interested in a team of people that work really hard and get the results from that. And if they show that if you work hard, you get the rewards, and that all types of backgrounds and people can excel at something and make life much more rewarding.
You've got some very interesting members of your team, not least Lawrence, of course, but also you've been working for the last couple of years with Vernon Kay, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I actually started last year with Vernon, and he's kind of right on the sort of periphery of the team, but he lives local to me, and I coach him. We're going for the London Triathlon, and Vernon's a role model for so many thousands of kids. My son, when he knew that I was coaching Vernon, was just so excited, and I didn't even know that he knew who he was. I mean, it's incredible the sort of the power of sort of viral marketing now. Vernon's on Radio 1, he's on presenting on TV, he's followed by 270,000 people on Twitter, which is staggering, and I've got about 50 followers, and it just puts it in.
Yeah. But you can probably swim faster than him, so you make it up there.
But that's the thing, is Vernon's a winner in life, and that's what I'm interested in. What makes somebody have the drive that they have and the success they have, and how can we harness that and give that to the youth of today? And if someone said, well, what's my goal? My dream is to take a kid from the local area, and I'm based in High Wycombe, and get them all the way up into the elite team. I did it 20 years ago, and I had no real help. I kind of had to make all the mistakes myself in the book and learn all that way. But I've obviously got that experience, and colleagues like Vernon and Lawrence and Paul Lazenby is in the team. It just gives a vehicle that we can use to really take it to another level, and just see. We plan to go into local schools, and Joel, who's on the team, he's a fantastic member of the team, not because he's a great athlete, he is good, but because he can see that the children can get so much more out of life if they go and do a bit of extra activity, if they get the benefits. I mean, we all know what the lifestyle of triathlon is. It's a balanced way to exercise. It can be addictive, but that maybe is a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. But certainly, if we can go and send a message out to the kids, then it gives them another option, instead of just sitting in front of a computer and gaming.
So the team is all about kind of creating the role models to then go out and get the kids, the young people, to come and be involved in triathlon.
Yeah. I mean, what makes a kid get on a bike and go for a bike ride? Is it their parents? Is it I know from my own son, he takes a sort of a slight interest in the things I do. He thinks I'm probably a bit mad, but his role models are people that he goes to school with. What are they doing? And I don't know if that's necessarily that. I don't want him to sort of get into a gang, or he does this thing with computers that takes him overnight. They spend playing games all night, and I let him do it, but then he's got to have enough sleep to then go and play football and do some exercise. I cannot have him, running out riot, and not really having a balanced lifestyle. I'm not going to push him, but I just want to create something that he's really interested in doing, and this is a way I think we can do it.
Lawrence, just a little bit about you, and you're now racing for Jordan, and but how important do you think it is for children today to become, more involved with sports? Because we're seeing more and more kids spending too much time in front of the TVs, in front of computers, computer games and stuff like that. What does it mean to you to do sport, being still a very young athlete?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's huge, isn't it? I mean, well, obesity levels in the country, and it's a huge problem at the moment. So triathlon's it's a really good balanced sport, and it's 3 disciplines, a bit more interesting than some. It's not just going for a run, slogging it out. But yeah, I mean, and again, as well, as the more people we get into it, the more popular the sport is, the better for everyone, really, as well. So
you've got quite a tough year ahead, because obviously you're looking for qualification to the 2012 London Olympics. So what's your season going to be looking like?
Pretty busy and spending a lot of time abroad. I'll be training in Loughborough for the next 2 months, getting ready to go away to, my first race will probably be in Turkey, and then I'll be off every sort of 3 or 4 weeks or so. I'll be going somewhere, and it'll be usually Asia, because Jordan's in Asia, and I'll be trying to qualify through the Asian qualifying slot, basically. So I'll be in Japan for about 2 weeks, and then 4 weeks later I'll be in China, and then Japan again, and then it'll be hopefully Edmonton. Will be like sort of one of my pinnacle races, and then Asian Champs at the end of the year, which is a huge one. So if I can win that, then that'll be an automatic spot in the Olympics. If not, then I'm going through the Asian selection way. So yeah, it's going to be a really tough year, but a long way, but I'm going to give it my best.
Very exciting. Rick, where can people find out a little bit more about RKC Elite Racing?
Well, I happen to have launched my new website yesterday, went live, and there's a lot of information on that, and I'd love people just to go on and have a look and see what we're doing, and maybe just sort of send some emails of support, and if there's any way that they can help or they want to get involved, then I'm really interested to talk to them.
Well, if you're not busy enough with that, you've given yourself another task this year, and that's you've launched a new swimming lake. There's a few around the country already, but your lake is quite special and probably quite well known in the country for lots of different reasons. So tell us a little bit about Thorpe.
Yeah, well, everybody knows that I've been at Heron Lake for about 8 years, and I'm not leaving Heron Lake. I love the lake, but one of the problems that we've had with Heron has been access to water, and so we went to the guys at JB Ski, which is the Thorpe Lake next to Thorpe Park, and you'll see it as you drive up the M3. You can see the Thorpe Park and the lake. And they are really, really keen to get involved. They've been historically wakeboarding and water skiing, and they've got a really good business. But they were thinking, well, what else is going on? What other sort of streams of things can we do? And they've seen all the other lakes sort of start swimming in, and it's just a question of time, really. But the great thing about Thorpe Lake is they've got masses of space, masses of water. They've got 4 lakes. We get the use of 3 of them. One of them we're going to do the main sessions, which will have 4 sessions a week. So it's a Saturday, Sunday and Wednesday morning and a Tuesday night. But we also have the use of these other 2 lakes, which we can use 24/7. So there's a little pun for you. So if we can, if somebody wants to have the lake for a day, we can go into one of these other lakes and do something. And we've got a training centre there, so we can do lectures and courses. We've got saunas, showers, changing. There's a cafe on site. There's a man-made beach. It is amazing. There's a 5k trail all the way out around the outside. So we're straight away, we're kicking it off with a free 5k race for everyone. So 17th of April, if you want to come down, it's all free. There'll be a bit of food. We're going to do a free swim as well, but we don't expect that many people to get in because it's going to be cold. But certainly, we want people to come down and just see what's available, and I think they'll fall in love with it.
That sounds amazing, and certainly since my days of racing, which seemed like a million years ago these days, we didn't have open water swim. You know, if we wanted to go open water swimming, we kind of had to go down to the coast or sneak in, find a lake and break in, so it's a really amazing, you know, how the kind of open water facilities have evolved over the last few years in this country for open water swimmers, for triathletes alike. But Thorpe Park sounds amazing. I know the location myself, and it does sound very exciting. So you're kicking off on the 17th of April, and that's when the swim sessions will start.
Sort of, but as I said, I don't think anyone will want to get in because it'll be cold, but certainly come down and do a 5k. We'll have a little expo, so there'll be some stands, so some of our suppliers and stuff will, you know, wetsuit suppliers and equipment people will coming down, and they'll be advertising their products at the same time as we'll just be handing out information and doing the 5k. We wanted to be the first lake in the area to open, just so that people can come and see it and then decide which lake they want to go and swim, because there's enough volume of people swimming for everybody. It's just a question of, here's another venue, come and try it, and hopefully you'll like it.
And where can the athletes and the people who want to come down and swim or take part in that 5k run on the 17th of April, where do they need to go to find out more information of how to get there and opening times and things?
Right, the best way is to go on another website, not mine. It's on mine as well, rickkiddle.com, but the website where you can sign up and get a free first swim is nowca.org, so that's nowca.org.
Lovely. Lawrence and Rick, thanks very much for joining me today. Lovely talking to you.